Hello, yes, we're going to be doing a stream. Is anyone ready? Is anyone not ready? Alright, doesn't really matter either way, because guess what we're doing? It's a stream! Alright, let's just get that local recording in. Alright. Let's get right into the news. Got timer going now. Hope everyone is Grizzly ready for another day of Grizzly grinding.
You're going down.
As we've got 1 to 2 hours of that. The first backflip he's done. Wait, I need to check something. Something feels off with that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that looked weird to me. I was on the wrong scene. Don't worry, we're back. It's probably fairly tough to hear me, but don't worry. It's an alternate version where the volume was very loud and that timer had anti-aliasing on. There's no need to worry now. Because now I can be heard perfectly. We're gonna try to make this Tidus last the entire stream. Challenge today, everyone. Let's make him last. Okay, he's not gonna last. I didn't get far enough away. You know what, he still might last, it's just that him having to be hit within the first 4 minutes probably isn't the best way to start the day of him not dying. So I was trying to find other people that have also been doing this, and there are people out there that have also tried this, and I've seen one guy apparently go up to level 50, but I don't know why. Specifically, I don't know why he did it the way he did it. I assume he just didn't know when certain levels happened, or what the difference between sword, shield, and magic wand was. Or he just didn't know how to level up properly, or how to grind for tech points properly. Because he was just, like, doing this. He was just doing that for like 40 hours. And he was just barely at level 50. What a crazy man that was. It'll take me just a little bit more than half of that to get to 50, like maybe 22 or 23 hours. You know, it's funny. Just by having... from everyone that I've actually looked at that's actually tried to do this, I think the order of the people that have actually put the most time in goes Erroneous, of the people that I found, Erroneous, that guy that put 40 hours in doing nothing but guarding to get to level 50, and then me. I can't find any other people that have done it, and even then there's no evidence of it apart from spoken testimony. That's why I'm here. One of the reasons I'm here, at least, is to fully record, highlight, provide every bit of evidence I can that this kind of thing did happen. Really sucks. I really wish I could have seen all the evidence that Erroneous had, but all of his streams were deleted because he didn't highlight them. What a noob. Remember, people, if you have something you want to say that's of significance, highlight it, download it, put it on YouTube. It doesn't even matter if it's desynced. Which sucks. I spent most of yesterday or the day before just trying to get all the parts that I hadn't recorded of this up on YouTube. Only for part 8, and only part 8, to become massively desynced audio-wise. By the end of the actual VOD, my commentary was almost 20 minutes behind, and it cut off whenever the video cut off, so I couldn't even, like, bring it in. If I wanted to, I couldn't even, like, bring it into an editing program and try to resync it. It's just dead. So I just posted whatever I could onto YouTube, and I just made sure to give out a link because I made sure to give the link to Twitch VOD itself, because that is not desynced. It's just something that happens, I guess, with the conversion to YouTube. I'm really not sure what the problem was, but I guess it's YouTube's encoding in some way. For whatever reason, only part 8 that I can find. I just skipped around really quick in the parts to see if it matched up. If it matched up with my hitting stuff. Like, oh, is sword going whenever he goes? Is there like a ding sound like that whenever it gets hit? You know, just making sure it generally sounds alright. So I might have missed something, but parts, for the most part, sounded good, except part 8. But that's why I'm going to be local recording all of these from now on, just in case. I want these to be of the highest quality I can manage, otherwise it's kinda gonna suck a little bit. while I want there to be evidence, I mainly want there to be really good-looking evidence. I think that is about as important as just evidence itself at this point. That's also why I'm putting in that that timer up there. It's actually live split. I'm doing that for a couple reasons. One is to just be able to show off what level I'm at currently. One's to find out the total amount of time. The secret third objective. So that way I can like if I ever decide to make a playlist of all these stupid videos that I'm making, and just, or if I decide to make like a compilation video, and just like get the times of all the levels up, all the level ups, post that. Why did I tweet that I'm not streaming but then do? Why don't you go ahead and check my other tweets? Like the one that says, actually, yes I am. Here's a link. Bruh. Bruh sound effect number 2, I say. Check the tweets. Eat the sheets. Meaning get effed, bruh. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling like it. I was actually going to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind because that just ended today. I thought, ah yes, I'll binge it. That'll be my Sunday. I started watching the first episode, and I forgot that I don't really like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. It doesn't have a very good script. Got some good ideas, but like, the actual writing and dialogue is very wooden. I will eventually watch it, just because it is so high on my list of things to watch, but this feels like a better use of my time currently. I was just so devastated that it wasn't actually written as well as I thought it was. Or, not even as I thought it was, as well as I remember. I wasn't under the impression that it was incredible, but I did think that, you know, be good at least. But it's not. It really isn't. Yeah, I'll just watch a couple episodes a day throughout the week. You know, I'll catch up by next weekend probably. I guess I should probably explain what I mean by wooden dialogue. You know, like, so Koichi just gets scammed by Giorno. Then the cops see him, and they're like, gee. Or no, he gets scammed. And then he stops the car using echoes. And then the cops just say, wow, it serves that Giorno Giovanna right for scamming that Japanese tourist because he is half Japanese himself and his name is Giorno Giovanna. It's... God. The exposition sucks. I get that it's all introductory stuff, so that way we can definitely tell, oh, that is Giorno, that's who he's looking for. God, there's gotta be a better way to introduce it than literally having two people exposit the information to no one. Oh no. I'm not gonna wake you up, Tidus. You're gonna have to wake yourself up. Remember to stay hydrated, everyone. Remember to stay hydrated. I'm not totally sure if JoJo has ever really been super well written or had natural dialogue, but I feel like Part 4 was probably infinitely better with that kind of thing. I just thinking about it, I don't think I would have given it like a 9 out of 10 if it had that kind of opening dialogue. But I need to rewatch it, so who knows? It very well could. It could have, Koichi, my name is Josuke Higashikata, but people just call me JoJo because the kanji can be alternately read. You know, maybe it is that bad in Part 4, maybe I just didn't realize it. Very well could be. But at least the directing is better than Part 5. Because that is not good. Better directing, better compositing. I like the line work better in Part 4. Better color design. Part 4. Mwah. Oh yeah, and I found out exactly how they, at least in one way, how they decided to censor Fire Force. And it seemed like a very not terrible idea. In the ED, there's a scene of a bunch of people burning. And they're all black, charred corpses on fire, so you know. It wasn't a terrible idea to maybe censor that a little bit, considering KyoAni just went up. Also considering, not anymore considering, but in consideration for everyone. Which, by the way, There is a tentative victim list being found. The media and the coroner's office have been requested by Kyoto Animation to not actually give out any names until funerals can have been held. But certain families have given out information. For instance, I know for a fact that Maid Dragon, the director of Maid Dragon, did in fact die. Also, there was a 35th victim. Just succumbed yesterday or the day before. Very unfortunate. It might seem a bit, it might be, in fact, a bit, callous, I guess, but I'm really wondering what their next project is going to be. I feel like it, not in terms of what is immediately coming out, because what's coming out pretty soon is going to be like a Violet Evergarden special, I think? I'm pretty sure that they've decided to go ahead and release that without delaying it or anything. But I wonder what it is they will announce at this next point, because I honestly cannot think of what they would do. What they would adapt, anything, I have no idea. Are they going to continue down their usual route? Do something like, grinding till 99? Afraid not. I'm grinding till 100. Slightly more significant than 99, but yes, about 99. Yeah, though, I wonder what they'll end up doing. But you thought of doing this because of one man? What do you mean? There's supposedly more than one person that's done this, but there's only been one that I could find had significant evidence of him having done so. Yeah, Erroneous. I'm not doing it because of him, I'm doing it to... and I know of him. This is more just because I'm bored. You know what, I will say this in regards to Erroneous. The only part of his leveling grind that I can find is the actual achievement of level 100. I can't actually find anything else from his KH1 grind. And that's what I'm actually most interested in, is just the in-between of starting and ending. But he didn't save any of his streams, and he didn't upload them anywhere. So, you know, there's actually not a whole lot of evidence anymore. 2018 there was, back when he first actually finished, but not anymore. Even his Kingdom Hearts 2 grind, there isn't a whole lot left of. You know, maybe like half of it is actually up there, but that is a reason I'm doing it. I really want there to be evidence out there of people having actually gone through all of this. So, yeah, if anyone ever wants to go back through this, I'm highlighting everything that I'm doing, and I'm posting local streams and VODs to YouTube of it. I just want there to be as much evidence as I possibly can. Yeah, I am familiar with Erroneous, having done this. Why not do a level grind of Maple Story? I'm not a fan of Maple Story. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I don't think I've ever actually played it. Yeah, there's not really any interest in me going to Maple Story. Why do people grind to max level in Maple Story or something? Oh no. Fetus, I could easily hit you out of that animation, but I'm not, because I want you to live for the entire 2 hours. Don't forget, everyone, today's the day that JoJo Part 5 ended, and it's already up on streaming websites. Just doing that as a reminder, because I know some people are going to forget, and that is a very top priority for a lot of people. I had a couple of people watching earlier, but as soon as I mentioned the fact that JoJo ended today, a couple of them just yeeted out. And I assume they went to go watch the last couple episodes. not that they were disgusted by the fact that I mentioned a show, which is also a possibility, but considering the size of the JoJo fan base, I would not say that that is likely. Possible, but not likely. Yeah, though I've never heard of level grinding for Maple Story. I assume that's more just having to do with not having any interest in Maple Story. I wouldn't even know if there were levels in Maple Story. For all I know, that's just like a story-driven, non-linear, like, town exploring thing. For all I know, it could just be Club Penguin. Dude. Bunch of level grinding Club Penguin. Love to do that. I really would. There were a couple, like, browser game RPGs that I remember playing maybe 10, 12 years ago. I assume all of them have shut down at this point. I wish I could remember some of the names of them, but they're almost all certainly gone, which sucks. Anyone know if Webkins is still up? It's still gotta be up, right? It's got to. It's gotta be. Come on! Webkins. How can it go? How can it end? Can't. I really ought to find a stable, non-memory intensive way to record these, because currently I'm doing 720p, 60 FPS. That's taking up, it's been half an hour and it's taken up 3.5 gigabytes. Gotta be a better way to do this. Like, the fact is, it's not... What I'm doing should not really require 720p, 60 FPS footage. I could probably just... It could probably withstand to just be at 720p. But... I don't know. I feel like if I actually back down to 30, it's just gonna be worse quality overall somehow. God, this dude ain't even doing 60 FPS. What's wrong with him? This game runs at 60 FPS. How am I supposed to get the full enjoyment out of him playing it for 190 hours if he isn't doing full 60 FPS? Yeah, surely 60 FPS is not necessary for 190 hours of grinding. It can't be. I don't know, should I switch to 480p in the future? Oh wait, no, I can't. If I switch to 480p, then it'll stream at 480p as well. I forgot you have to, got the XSplit records and broadcasts at the same, what is it? Same quality. God, that sucks. I really wish I could output 720 for the stream, 720 60, and then record like 480 30. There isn't a reason for the actual like VODs on YouTube to be more than 480, or at least there's no need for them to be more than 30 FPS. I don't think anyone would complain, considering it's just a 200-hour grind. Speaking of 200-hour grind, we're basically a tenth of the way through. So, you know, go us. And it's taken 11 days, about. So, you know, it's 110 days that it takes us. We've done 11. You know, only 100 left, which means 3 to 4 months. It's just kind of weird that the first 10th of the time it'll take to get to level 100 is spent just getting to level 50, though. Kind of weird. Kind of daunting. After, I don't know, 52 or 53, probably. Us getting to another level is going to take significantly longer. It's already been going up exponentially, but at that point we probably won't be getting... There are going to be some streams where we just don't get a level up. Like, I'll be doing this... Well, we will be doing this for 2 hours at a time, and we will not see anything. No kind of growth apart from what we can gather from the actual statistics. Which I'll probably check 3 times during the stream. Once in the beginning, once at the end, and maybe once at the halfway mark. Yeah, the guy that did this originally, the guy that did it and recorded it, or at least live streamed all of it, Ronius. Apparently he played for like 6 to 8 hours at a time. God, that's crazy. I don't know how he did it for so long. I guess that's how he ended up doing it in a month. Apparently that's how long it took him, just under or just over a single month to put 210 hours into this game. It's like, God, dude. I can't do that. I might be able to play games for a while, because I definitely remember doing that with like Dragon Quest XI. But I don't think I could ever stream for that long. 2 takes it out of me. Just 2 hours really just tires me out. There are people that do it. There are people that do 24-hour streams constantly. Some idiots out there that do 48-hour streams for like $500. I'm not about that life. I'm about the, sleeping when I'm tired. Take my time kind of life. You know? That's just the way I like it. Man, I can't believe we've actually succeeded so far in making this Tidus last. You know, I might have to skip over knocking him out to check the statistics at the hour mark. Might have to just make this one last the entire stream. I think that'll be a good... You know what? That's gonna be today's goal. We're not gonna check the statistics. We are going to just make our goal, let Tidus live. But as soon as that 2-hour mark is up, like, he's going down. So Tidus, you've got approximately an hour and 17 minutes about. Hour 17 and 5 seconds now. Oh yeah, hour 17. And you're dead. Oh no. You make it difficult, Tidus. You don't make it easy to not hit. But we'll do it. For you, Tidus, anything. Imagine the leg power Tidus must have. He's done nothing for the last 20 hours but backflip and run. How is he not dead? If anyone wants to try to find the VODs of this on YouTube, I don't have them listed under level 100 Destiny Island grind. I've got them listed under KH1 Destiny Island grind, and then sorted by days. want to watch them on YouTube, I think underneath my stream I have the archive listed for YouTube. And if you're watching this on YouTube and want to watch it on Twitch, I have the Twitch listed in the description. There is another reason for doing this too, of doing the level 100 as my first. I generally haven't streamed before. I think the only thing I've done before starting this was a very small Minesweeper, I think, stream years and years and years ago. So, I think I started off with 0 followers and like 3 views on this before doing Kingdom Hearts, but another reason I wanted to record this, and the reason I really wanted to see footage, like complete footage of this being done, because I wanted to see if there was any kind of long-term growth. That's something I'm very interested in. Because the first day that I did this, I had 1 viewer, or no, I had 0 viewers the entire day, I think. And then the second day, I got a viewer. And that was like, hey, yeah, someone actually bothered to watch. That's cool. I'm actually really interested to see how, if I keep doing this every day, how much the channel will grow. You know what, I'm actually gonna change the title real quick. Destiny Island level 100 grinding. There, that's a bit more accurate. Alright. I feel like just calling it level grinding is kind of vague. People might think, oh, he's just getting up to like level 20 to make the rest of the game easier. No. That is incorrect. I'm well past 20 or 30 or even 40 at this point. Titus, what was that? Did you see that? It's like 15 feet away and he just swung at me. He had no chance, and then he just got angry at himself. Yeah, though, I'm interested in what kind of growth will occur between day 1 and day 100, which is likely to be a fairly accurate end date for this kind of thing. I imagine it'll be between 100 and 115 days total. There have been some days that I've done 1 hour instead of 2. That feels acceptable. I don't want to do any less than an hour any day that I do stream. I'm totally okay taking days off. Whenever I do stream, I feel like there should be some amount of serious time investment between either an hour or 2 hours. Who knows? If this really becomes something I like, I might do 3 hours on the weekends or something. Might go crazy. 2 hours is really about the max I can do right now. Or the max I feel I can keep up consistently. Who knows? 3 hours might be fun. I might not actually go insane, like I feel like I would. Yeah, I feel like I would absolutely go crazy for a 3-hour stream, or any more than 2 hours. I'd just lose it. I feel like that's one of the appeals of seeing people do this, is just to see how whacked they are in the head. Oh, this person put 40 hours into blocking Tidus to parry off of him. Must be pretty insane. I'm really curious as to where I sit on the whole insanity scale. I feel like that'd be a fairly interesting chart. Like, spend this many hours grinding on Destiny Island to get to level 100. You're probably this amount of crazy. Regardless of your reason why you did it. There we go. I don't really have a motivation to put Tidus in corners anymore. I've kind of grown out of that. That was a child rad kind of thing to do, but I'm fully grown, 20 hours old rad. I've matured. Like milk. That was not a very good angle. You have to try to keep up good angles while doing this, otherwise Tidus can just come after you and you won't see him coming. This. Not even like that. Something close to that, though. See, look how close he was there. It's just kind of difficult to tell. You need good angles. Oh no. See, that wasn't a good angle. I couldn't tell how far away he was, so I went early. I was significantly closer. He be running after me. towards the end of the grind, like in the late 90s probably, it could take up to like a week to get through a level, I'm betting. Like level 99 being a 10-hour type thing, that doesn't sound inaccurate to me at this point. We're already over like hour and a half per level. That just kind of seems natural at this point. Speaking of which, I think we left off... Oh no. I think we left off level-wise at like... Let's see, probably like 75 to 80 minutes off. 48. And we already gone through 56, almost 57, so about 55. So we've got probably somewhere between 20 and 30 more minutes till level 48. Which is cool. The fact that we're still getting one per stream feels kind of good. I'll kind of miss it. I don't know what Selfie and Waka think about all this. We've just been hitting each other with sticks for 20 hours now, and the sun hasn't gone down once. Like, judging by the shadows, it's still noon. Must be pretty creepy to them. Yeah, if you see Tidus running after you and he doesn't do a backflip beforehand, I think going into a sliding dash as early as you can is probably your best decision. Because if you go into it late, he has a possibility of catching up to you. Especially if you're standing still. If you're not paying attention, he can just get super close to you and then hit you pretty easily. That can waste a lot of time. I think if he doesn't jump and he just goes after you, then just going ahead with the sliding dash and hitting him is probably the best idea you can have. Alright, now we're in. Halfway, everyone. 6 gigabytes of local recording. All right. Man, look at that sky cylinder. Oh no. See, you got too close. See, right above the actual cloud line. Oh god, that's gonna bother me for forever. Yeah, you can see where it goes from the tuna can to the tuna can lid. That still looks really good, I'll give him that. Oh my god, I forgot the other gimmick I was doing whenever I started doing this level grind. I totally forgot. Like, if you go back and watch the first day of this, I started off this as kind of like a let's play, where I would, I just started it off and I was like, you know what, I'm not very good at this video game. I'm gonna do a little bit of level grinding real quick. I totally forgot. I actually have to play the rest of this game whenever I'm done level grinding. So that way I can just make it into at least a one episode, the first episode of a Let's Play. I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding real quick. I pause the game, I get the timer up, and then I unpause. It's like, okay, we're back, and it's 200 hours later, level 100. That'd be a great gimmick. So I think, oh no, he's only got one health. He's only got one hit left in him. I can't hit him again for the rest of the day. That'd be a great idea, because I think Kingdom Hearts 1 Let's Plays are still popular enough that that could gain some traction. I think that that'd be really funny, at least. I just do it as a one-off joke. Alright. I'm like level 2. I'm gonna do a little bit of level grinding real quick. I'll be right back, though. Alright, level 100. Okay, let's get through this story, shall we? Good. It'd be really, really good. Would be a top joke. I just kill Tidus at this point, I don't know. I think one Tidus an hour is a pretty good trade-off, but if I do that, I'd kind of betray my earlier promise of not killing Tidus. I mean, does kind of deserve it. I was a little close there and he'd go ahead and try to swing at me. Thank God he didn't. You know what? I might have to take a small break here. Once Tidus does a backflip. Okay, yeah, I'll be right back, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the timer real quick. I will be right back. I'm gonna go and leave this. I'm gonna leave the stream going. We'll return in just a moment. Do this real quick, I guess. And I'll do one of these. And that. Yeah, okay, that'll work. That says BRB, and that's what I will be. Alright, I'm now the B in the BRB, the second one to be precise. Alright, let's get back. Gotta clean that up. That up. Alright, cool. Then I'll start the timer back, like that. No, wait. And there's the timer. Alright. Here we are once again. Fighting Tidus. We'll make him live. We won't let him die this time, I promise. That's a rad promise. The guarantee is real. I hope everyone is ready, because Tidus is about to live for an entire stream. He's made it so far, but I'm gonna try my best to make sure that he doesn't die. This is so far the longest lasting Tidus we've had. We've screwed up a couple times, but the fact that he's still alive means there's been nothing major. We've been fairly good about it. At least had the patience to not whack him. No new additions to the recently watched Disney movies, but Alice in Wonderland is next on the list. You know, I've made it through the 40s, which is good. I've made it through Cinderella, which is the first one of the 50s. So I am making headway on that. Eventually I will be the Disney master, and they will hire me. They themselves will hire me to be the lore master. Lorax, as I call it. Speaking of Lorax, why in the world is Nintendo giving Mario to Illumination? What in the world are they thinking? What has Illumination Entertainment done of worth at all? Because I legitimately cannot think of anything. Despicable Me, like, people say that that's good, but I honestly don't remember anything about it. The only thing that it ended up bringing us in the long run are the Minions, and those are not good. Sing was a terrible movie, and then I don't know anything else that they've done of note. And now they're going to be working on the Mario movie. What a time to be alive, I guess. There you go, Tidus. Back away a little bit. Hey, we should be getting a level up here pretty soon. the next 10 or 15 minutes probably. Won't that be cool? Be 2 days away from level 50 at that point. How about that? I mean, anywhere between 22 to 24 hours. That'll be the official halfway point numerically, not necessarily time-wise, time investment-wise. This entire escapade, this journey that we've decided to undertake. I specifically use the term we because I include you, the viewer, / viewers. This is a stupid thing to do alone, and that's kind of the attitude you have to have, I feel. You're doing something stupid and time-consuming. It's best to do it with other people. That's how you gotta stay sane. I feel really bad for the people that decided to do this but don't know anything about how the actual game works, so they just like choose like wand route and then like the set sail at dawn thing and try to level up at the Heartless battle. Yeah, I believe I tried that not too long ago. Back on the PS3 before the PlayStation 4 version came out. I'm fairly certain I did that. Or no, I picked midday. I chose wand route because, hey, wand, cool, magic's overpowered. Don't get it. You know, late. Honestly, going to the Heartless battle is probably the worst idea you could have in terms of level grinding on Destiny Island. It's not the worst, but it's not a good idea. Like, if you've decided to try to get to level 100 and your idea is to use the Heartless that infinitely respawn, trash that. It's not gonna work. It will work, but it's going to take absolutely forever. You get 1 XP per Heartless that you kill, and actually like guarding against them or parrying them is super difficult. It's legitimately the most time-consuming, unenjoyable way you could possibly go about it, in my opinion. As someone that got to level 20 by doing that, it was not a good idea. This is infinitely more efficient. Actually fighting the Heartless is like one of the most aggravating things of all time too, because naturally in Kingdom Hearts you want to pull off combos, because combos are fun, you know, kind of what makes the game fun to play is that combat flows. I mean, you get 3 hits as your regular combo, and on the last hit you get a big swing and do some extra damage. That's appealing. Whenever you're fighting those Heartless, a lot of the time you won't actually hit all of them. Or, you'll only hit one. and then you'll swing again, but all of them will have died because you have like a one-hit KO on them after like level 10 or something. So you have like a one-hit KO, so you don't get to actually finish off a combo. Like there's no visual or visual or gameplay wise, there's no exact resolution. So it's not very satisfying. Get the XP from it, but it doesn't feel that good to actually go through it and level up. But whenever you do parries on people, I personally feel that is satisfying, at least in some fashion. Build-up of running away, have further build-up and climax in the sliding dash, then ping. You get the satisfying visual and sound from the actual parry. Bang. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's satisfying. That's good game design for level grinding infinitely in a terrible level grinding position. Build up, you get the payoff. Build up, payoff. You're literally, you literally are just pulling back and then releasing a rubber band visually in this game. It's great. Like, if I actually had to grind off of Waka, this would be so soul-crushingly slow and boring. I think that's the worst part of the game, of the grind, is probably just having to wait for Waka to throw the balls, because there's no build-up to it. There's no build-up or payoff. You can't control it that well. You just have to lock on to him, stay within a range, and whenever he does the ball throw, you have to have good enough timing to hit it back. So you get like a gameplay satisfaction, I guess, for timing. Like visually and presentation-wise as a whole, it is not appealing at all, in my opinion. It's just kind of useless. I hate it. Waka is a bad level grind. And I assume Selfie is as well. She seems... excuse me. She seems too erratic in her behavior. You know, I say that I haven't actually fought against her in quite a while. Seems like that would be the case. I am HO. You know, I might do that. I might play the Final Fantasies after I get totally done with this. Hey! There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. 10 minutes on the dot. Hey, and we learned Second Chance. That was right at 19 hours, 22 minutes, alright. This is like us. We're gonna get a cool 38 minutes into level 49. Means... I wonder... Okay, so it was 95 minutes to level 48. That would translate to about an hour. So maybe an extra 10 to 15 minutes. So 110 minutes possibly for the next level. Anywhere between like 100 and 110 minutes. Level 49. We knock off 38, so about 40 minutes. Left between somewhere between an hour and 10 minutes by the end of this stream. No, I was hoping we'd be able to get to level 50 tomorrow, but probably not. Certainly not, actually, but... Ah, god, that would've been cool. That would've been cool. Yeah, we'll probably reach level 49 about halfway through tomorrow's stream. A little bit after, maybe, but... Dang. We'd still have... I don't know, like... hour 10 once tomorrow's stream is over. I don't know, if I stream 2 hours every day, then we'll probably make level 50 on Tuesday. Unless the EXP necessary is just going up super exponentially. Which, you know, I don't doubt, but I sincerely hope it isn't. Like, maybe just increase it by 10 to 15 minutes each time. That's what I'm hoping it is. Otherwise it's kind of, a lot more difficult to stand it. But either way, level 50 at least by Wednesday. Wednesday at the very latest will be level 50. So we'll be anywhere between 24 to 26 hours in by the time we hit it. 23 to 26 hours, probably, so halfway through Tuesday is probably when we'll hit it. Running after me, Titus. You're making me kind of nervous. Okay, you did the backflip. Yeah. Getting worried, Titus. Don't make me hit you, because I will. I'll knock that last bit of health right out of you. You've made it through almost an entire hour and a half. Don't screw it up now. I just hope I just hope the Twitch export to YouTube goes alright, because Day 8 did not. Actually uploading files as large as the one that this is going to end up taking to YouTube takes quite a while. generally is just not very fun to upload, because a lot of the time YouTube will just stop. Say, oh, file not supported or something. I had that happen to a few streams I previously recorded. So Twitch, YouTube, I'm really hoping you play nice today. That's gonna be a real pain to try to get up any other way than the export function. So what else was that level up? It was Second Chance, which was a pretty decent ability, but won't really help us at all, because, well, it won't really help us at the moment, because Tidus is not going to ever get us down anywhere close to our minimum health. I assume it was magic, like an MP up. I don't think we had 7 magic slots before, but now we do, which was cool. Oh no. Dang, I think that was our first screw up of the hour too. Alright, cool. I was hoping he'd backflip right there and not actually run towards us, because we were super close to the beach. We'd have to end up wanted to run away and not hit him. We would have had to run out and almost get out of the fighting arena, thus ruin our perfect Tidus. I say perfect Tidus. Our thus alive Tidus. Oh man, I made some babka yesterday. Oof. That's some good stuff right there. If you don't know what it is, it's kind of like a very dense version of that kind of like swirl bread that you might find in the store, where it's got like a cinnamon or chocolate kind of swirl in it as throughout the entire loaf. It's kind of like a much denser version of that. It's super, super good. Made it for the first time yesterday, and whew, that's some good stuff right there, let me tell you. Made one with cinnamon and one with chocolate. Oh god. You know, I hear, like, there's a Seinfeld episode where they talk about it, and Jerry says, oh no. Between the two, chocolate's basic. You want to go with the cinnamon. Cinnamon's so much better. Cinnamon takes a backseat to no babka. Sorry, Jerry, but you're wrong on this one. Chocolate one is the way to go, absolutely. The cinnamon one's alright. It just felt too sickeningly sweet. Which is my fault, to be fair. I'm the one that made it. But it shouldn't have been that sweet to begin with. Not my fault that the cinnamon one that I made was slightly too sweet. It's the babka's fault. It should have been as mellow as the chocolate one, if not more so. You know, because cinnamon is typically a mellow flavor. You know, I wonder if it'd be good to, like, actually date these episodes, because, I don't know, I feel if people ever decide to go through them, they won't know when exactly all of these were recorded. Today is July the 28th, 2019. I wonder when this will end. Hopefully by the end of the year. Probably by the end of November. This all started fairly early into the month, BT dubs. About 2.5 weeks ago, on a Wednesday, I think. I'd have to look at when I made the highlight of day 1, but I'm fairly certain I did that the day it was made, so that could be used as the initial time capsule. Come on, dude, I'm not even in the water. Oh no. Oof. Okay, our first and second screw-ups were not that far apart. I mean, this is starting to get scary. I'm starting to lose it an hour and a half in. Who knows, I could just break any second, just kill him. Yeah, I feel like I've said enough. Try to kind of indicate that I care about the preservation of history and proof that stuff happened. I feel like I've said enough to try to make that either clear to you or clear to myself. I don't typically think about it. I just preserve for the sake of preservation. In terms of historical and event-wise for me. As long as I don't have to personally be in a picture, I generally will take pictures. Just enjoy having evidence that things happened. Probably gonna have to end up changing the YouTube names for these, because I've been doing them rather vaguely, I guess is the right word. I just call it a Destiny Island level grind, but at this point I should probably just call it a level 100 Destiny Island grind, just to, like, you know, put it further on people's radars, because I feel like people will generally look that up more than they would Destiny Island level grind, right? Because just saying Destiny Island level grind doesn't make it specific that I'm going to be putting in 20 to, you know, I'm not going to put in 20 hours. That's typically not what you do in just any normal level grind. You go up to like level 10 or 15. seeing as how I've had 2 days where I've streamed for only 1 hour, I wonder if I should try to make up for that 2 hours by streaming 3 hours for 2 days. I really like the idea of the total amount of time being twice the number of days. It seems like a good fit. That satisfies that small portion of my brain that really likes things to be evenly spaced out and averaged. It would require putting an extra hour in it on at least 2 days. Ooh, who knows if that will actually be worth it. Not sure I have the patience. What do you think, audience? Should I go for 15 hours today? Put your vote in the comments section below. Unless this is on YouTube, and if it's on YouTube, I'll put it in the chat. I'll link a poll on Twitter. Won't. Hey. Text it to me at 555 55 dirt at Mud County, Virginia jail in Maine, England, the UK. Earth. Yeah, there, do it there. Send it to me there. Just throw it into a puddle of mud and I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Just in your backyard. Just get a piece of notebook paper, right if you think I should do 15-hour streams, ball it up, eat it, and take a dump into a big pile of mud outside. I'll get to it eventually and I'll definitely respond. I think I talked about this before, but I'm fairly certain I'm probably not going to do a Kingdom Hearts 2 grind. At least not in this way. I've seen the amount of time it takes to get to level 99 and it does not seem worth it. How long did it take? Like, it took like 500 hours, like 494 hours. Just insane amount of time. Imagine doing that. Imagine playing 500 hours of a game to get to the max level. $190 is going to be difficult. I might not even get through it. There's a very, very real possibility that is probable, that I could just end up dropping this at 70 to 80 hours in. Like, that is absolutely a possibility. But imagine committing to 500. How many times did he said that he took at least like 1 3-week break during that time. God, that only took him 6 months to do, is what absolutely kills me. Six-month time, he spent like 6 to 8 hours a day streaming, doing this, and then I think he said that his longest actual grind session was like 30 hours or something. God. What an absolute monster that guy must be. I do not wish to follow fully in those footsteps that he's made. Let's see. Let's do a small calculation real quick. I won't pull up the calculator. Not yet, but 2 hours a day for me, about 500 hours, so that's 250 days. 250 divided by 30 is like 8 to 9 months. Oh wait. Would that be right? 250 days. So it's about 260, let's say. Or no. So 240 is 8 months. Just continuously. Eight and a half months, at least. If I did every day for 2 hours a day, it'd take 8.5 months. Seeing as how I only do maybe like 4 or 5 days out of the 7. Let's see. How long would that take? And how do I find this out? I'm trying to think math, but I can't do it. Four to 5/7 of the time. So okay, divide that by 7 about. That'll be something in about a half. 3.5. I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But however long this ends up taking me, 3, 4, 5 months, I'll just do that times 2.5. That's about what it'll end up being for Kingdom Hearts 2. And then I'll decide if I want to end up doing that. I probably won't. Be a little under 2.5. His timing is anything to go by, because this one, Kingdom Hearts 1 took him 210. That took him almost exactly 500, like 6 hours off. So 494, 495 I think it was. Yeah, just a little under a half. 2.4, 2.35, something like. Not exact by any means, but that'd probably work. Yeah. He said he quit like 3 or 4 times during that entire deal. Ooh, that was close. That was at the very end of the sliding dash. I almost hit him and ended it. And we're only 11 minutes away. That'd be a real bummer right there. Big Gorsh. Sorry, Gorsh. As they spell it, Gawrsh. Possibly RSCH. I've known people that spell it with a C. I wonder, will I beat this? Will I get to level 100 on day 100? That'd be a pretty sick coincidence. I'll try to goof around and make it so. So, towards the end I'll probably end up doing just some 1-hour streams. To try to get it to last up to day 100 exactly. That would be pretty sick. Then it would even out. It would average out to 1 level per, even though the first day would have like... I think day 1 had 15 levels in it. I'm so infinitely ahead of schedule that I'm so ahead of schedule that, you know, there's nothing to really worry about. I could probably get to level 100 by day 90, I bet. But once I actually hit, like, I don't know, level 81, once we get that second tech boost, I'm gonna have to slow down a lot if I want to actually get it to last to level 100. At that point, I'll be at 6 tech points, 6 or 8, probably 6. I'll be at 6 tech points per for Harry. We'll probably get the last 10 levels to go by relatively fast. Not super fast, but fast enough that it's noticeable. Noticeable. I put a lot of emphasis on the bull. Noticeable. So once around level 80, I'll probably slow down and start doing 1-hour streams. Just to make sure it gets to day 100. So if I'm gonna average out, how many days ahead am I? I am 37 days. I'm like 37 or 38 days ahead. I want to average 1 per. I mean, that's an entire month right there. So that's 3 months and 10 days. About. Got quite a bit of single hour streams to do to try to even it out. Probably start doing single hours towards the 80s or 90s. Those seem like they would get fairly frustrating. I'd rather go a week without a level than 3 days, if I'm being honest. The numbers game, in trying to figure out exactly how long something takes and that kind of thing, are really what generally keeps me alive for this run, for this stream. It's just kind of fun to think about. Like, how long would it take? What am I averaging? How much will it be once I get another tech boost? How much can I slack? How many days do I need to do single if I want to reach to level 100 exactly on day 100? I want to make sure I get it towards the end or towards the beginning of that, so that way I can then immediately go into like a full story run after that. Like, God, it's fun to me. I do enjoy mathematics, simple mathematics. And according to my simple mathematics, we have about 3 minutes left on this. So how about that? I feel like we've done pretty good on EXP so far. Everything seems... I feel like we've gone faster today with actually grinding with actually grinding EXP. I've been more on the ball, I don't run around as much. Being a lot more careful with when I actually decide to do the sliding dash. My range, which means he's probably almost certainly done a lot better with not doing stupid animations that take a lot of time. It means we haven't been outside of the actual battle and had to spend like 2 to 3 minutes just getting back in the battle. So we've actually probably done really good on EXP today. I can actually check because I put the menu open as soon as I started the stream. So after everything's done, I'll just open it up, check how much we've gotten, and boom. I'll just average it out with every other day. That'll be fun, won't it? It will be. Don't answer that. It'll be fun. Believe me. Oh dang, the ice in my drink melted. We just have to hold off not killing Tidus for 1 minute and 15 seconds. We can do that. We've been really good about not screwing up even once for the last, like, 35 minutes. So we just have a minute left. As long as nothing stupid happens. Or green. Or blue. Or whichever color is the good one. Plenty. Right, there we go. We've done it. We've basically done it. We're success. Tidus, you didn't die even once today. Congratulations. But you know what's happening now? It means that this no longer counts. Die. Goodbye, Tidus.
Oh man, I'm really off today.
Alright, sick. So what did we get stats-wise? It's a pretty good amount. I'll have to check it, but I'm guessing, so 2 hours, so that's 120 minutes. Let's see, you get 20 per minute about. Let's get out the calculator. Alright, so 120 times 20, 2,400. That seems right to me. I'm totally fine with that. Oh wait, no. Times 4. There, that's right. 'Cause you get 4 XP per parry, and then you do that many parries in a minute. So yeah, that's right. So we can average in about 95 to 10,000 EXP per stream. Just that. We were probably around 6,800, 68 to 6,900. Alright, sick. Alright, let's go ahead and save, and then we can call it a day. Thanks to anyone that stopped by. If you want to keep up, further, you can always follow. All streams are made into highlights at the end of the day, and all highlights are eventually uploaded to YouTube. You can find a link to it below the actual stream. Just be aware that some of those might have audio syncing issues, so if you want the best experience, the best way to get the best experience is either by watching the VODs here on Twitch or by watching live. Alright everyone, have a good day.